But the way that looked, Kimmy Gibblers, I got to love that name. You know how much I love that name. And I didn't even pick them to win, but they sure look good. So let's go. Game 2.
I like
Snowman with a Snowman with a big win there. And Trent back to push this around the wall. He's going to be able to get it out. Nice top up there by Fartbuster, who's just trying to keep it teed up for a shot. And Shiny's going to say no. Read that like a book. And gets the clear over to Toast, who wants to slow it down. Didn't just push it right in. Like to see that. And so this one's going to drop over. Fartbuster's there, and
man.
Shiny to make it 1-0 already.
I mean, just looking at this play, like Fart didn't just not got pushed away from Toast, and Toast was there to block that, and he knew his teammate was back there ready to kind of collect his tackle, right? So it's just knowing where your teammates are, what they're going to do, and how they're going to do it, right? And then that's what the game says.
And that's now 4 out of their 5 goals, 4 of them being, the stereotypical one-timer goal. Okay, we're going to hit it on the wall. We're going to roll it around out front, put it in front of the net, and someone's going to come in for a shot like we just seen there to tie it up 1-1. But we've seen 4 of them now. Nice. That was good play. Another defensive breakdown right there as Toast is way out on the net, challenging that on the short side. I think he could have probably stayed at back post, but anyway, what I was trying to say is that we don't normally see those kind of goals at this level. Now, this is a mixed tournament, yes, but usually, especially when we get into the second round brackets or first round brackets of playoffs, those roll arounds don't usually make it, and it's just a little bit of a testament to where B-men are on their defensive rotations right now, that they're getting burned on that so often.
Definitely agree. I mean, like just looking at the play that happened there, you gotta realize that players that are lower in rank doesn't mean they're lower there because of like ideas, right? When you're playing with someone really good, they're able to tell you where you gotta be, because a lot of the time lower ranked players don't know where to be, and that's all you need. You need a player there to block that like offensive rush, and some of the lower mid players don't know how to do that. But that's why communication is so important.
So important. As Shiny's going to push this one at the Ballonga, the B-man zone. Didn't come up to much. Good save there. Trentino trying to keep this one alive, and Shiny's there. And good challenge by Snowman and company. I didn't catch who the other one was, who got up nice and early and shut down what looked like a pretty good developing play. Good patience there by Trentino to shut down Fargo. This was going to come back the other way. Shiny tops it up. And I think he was probably hoping for a shot there. Didn't really get the angle he wanted. As Fartbuster's going to slow this down. Nice catch. Going to rip this one up on the wall. See if he can push this out awkwardly, and can't. Good read by Toast. Another good stuff by Snowman. I like that from Trent.
I'm just saying, Snowman's been like really good at just stopping offensive pressure. He's been clearing the ball really well. Honestly, he's one of the best defensive players for his rank in the league so far, I will say.
Well, and that's funny, because what I was going to say earlier, and I never really got to finishing it, and a big save there by Fargo. Oh my goodness, and another one. And Shiny's going to pot this one 2-1. Good, but great first save there.
I mean, like, it's the onslaught, right? You block one, you're like, yes, that was so clean. And then you see the other guy come into like, oh no, I don't have enough food. And then boom, just the goal happens, right? That's the offensive pressure of the Kimmy Gibblers right there.
Like you said about Snowman, he's one of the better defensive players, and I'll agree, his defensive abilities are really well, and he's certainly doing well tonight. In Season 4, he told me that he thought it was the weakest part of his game, and coming into it, it probably was. But a testament to working a little bit hard, getting used to those threes rotation. It is certainly not a weak part of his game now, as he's been able to get in there, get involved. He's got he's got no saves on tonight, but he's getting out and stopping those shots and those offensive opportunities before they really come to amount to much, which is nice. Nice shot there from Trentino, top corner, and he hits the crossbar. Or the corner really. Shot from Toast, going to go off the backboard. You think in situations like that, they could almost just take a shot. Sometimes feels like the intentional off the backboard is unnecessary. Oh, yeah. That one touched open space.
Whoa.
And there it is. A Snowman ties it up. 2-2 with a minute and 49 left. We got a game.
I think Snowman, you see here, kind of read the play a little bit. He was like, yeah, never mind. I mean, it looked like Fargo was going for that, but Snowman just stole it from him. Honestly, you know what? Sometimes you want the glory. I'm not going to be mad at you. Everyone wants some points on the board, all right? Including me.
Goal's a goal. Goal secured. There's no such thing as goal stole. Goal secured.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Stop crying about it. It's my points now, all right?
It's all over. As Fartbuster looking he's got a nice amount of boost, going to try and push this up with a flip. Couldn't get quite, I don't know if he got the flip reset off the ball. I think that's what he was going for. Didn't get enough under it. Now he has to come back and try and keep this play alive. Fargo's going to jump in the rush. Chops underneath at it, but a really good drop's going to be. Toast read that well. Back off the post. Someone's right there. Snowman off the post and straight out. He had the game on the bumper. My goodness.
At least he was there, right? You're just, you know what? They put the shivers in their booties, you know? Like, come on. That's Snowman again.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, exactly. Snowman showing that I could have scored, but I didn't.
Can we get that on a t-shirt production? Y'all heard that? They put the shiver in their booties.
Maybe he should have scored. maybe the intimidation factor isn't good enough when the team returns to score.
Well, before this goes, see, there's that play that you can break down again. Another double commit on a defense. I understand it's dangerous coming off that back post, and they're both looking at each other. So defensively, it wasn't like, well, hey, it's your rotation. And both go up for it. Both make a great save, but no one left to scoop up the rebound at 3-2, eh?
I mean, you definitely have to, like, realize when you're playing against a backboard, someone on the backboard, rather, you don't want to move, because if you make the wrong move, that net is wide open. So many players...
Yeah, this is a gimme.
Oh, look at that.
Snowman ties it up for a gimme. This is a fun game to watch, but it's an awkward game. It's a bit of a painful game. We've seen, whereas last game we watched at 8 o'clock, you had to work for your goals. There was obviously there was some doubles and some defensive blunders, but tonight this is offense v offense and defense be damned, because they're just a little bit all over the map right now.
I'm just glad we have a game, right? Like they were last game they got totally blown out. I mean, a 2-4 lead isn't that bad, but if you think in Rock League and how fast they were scoring, that's pretty gigantic when you have a really good defense.
Yeah. Great opportunity there. Not able to make any solid contact. As Shiny's up there to the front, and it was on now with 3 seconds left. What a numbered one. Just a great chance. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe that?
Wow. I cannot. What?
That was in. That was a buzzer. Woo. And we are here in overtime. Let's go. Snowman to get the clear out of his zone. Not quite. Gets stuffed. It's coming back. Fargo needs to make a good push here and does. Trentino, he's got Toast with him. Snowman with another good read. Toast jumps in. I love that read. Trentino rolls out, and this is going to come right to him.
Oh.
And it is over. Oh, and a blunder leads, and it's 4-3, and a big fat opportunity dropped right on Toast bumper.
I definitely think he thought he was going to get a better of a bounce on that, but unfortunately, that's just how the ball rolls, you know? Come on, I mean.
Oh.
So sad.
And Fart Buster lays a stinker in the corner that ends in a 4-3 win for Gibblers and puts the B-man on the ropes. Here we go. We've seen this whole thing last game. Now, maybe not in the same kind of way. Last game, we saw Win Diesel not playing up to snuff in first 2 games. In fact, they were downright terrible. And then they come back and complete the reverse sweep. I don't see that same situation here. I think both of these teams have played pretty well up until now offensively. Defensively is another whole question altogether. Even though you would say, well, really, are you sure? Because they both had 4 saves. But look at those shots.
And here's the thing. A save is realistically, if you think about it, it's just you getting an extra shot at life, right? The ball should, if you're playing offensively perfectly and defensively perfectly, right? The ball should realistically never be on your side of the field at all. So, even just like you said, they got the same amount of saves and such, but maybe that doesn't matter. But I want to talk about something. Snowman, the low player, is playing amazing. Look at that. I mean, beating out his upper-ranked teammates, I gotta say, incredible player right there.
Player? Is he?
I thought he was.
No, he's number 2 on that team.
Oh, he's number 2. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Number 2 being number 1.
It is fantastic to see.
A lot of people call number 2. Sorry.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room is the 10 shots to 11 or 11 shots to 10. Like, those are massive numbers in this 5-minute game. You think about that all put together, 22 scoring opportunities. That's not even including, ones that were just a hair wide that really, were opportunities that for a goal, wide open nets put just wide. Wasn't a whole lot of them, maybe 2-3 tops per team, 2 per team. But that, 22 shots in a 5-minute game, that's outrageous. So a lot of what we're seeing with both these teams, they're sitting back in that net, and then they're getting a little bit confused as to who's supposed to go and take those, make those saves or put that pressure on. Love to see these guys come out, get some more high field pressure. Maybe not maybe not pinching to challenge at half, but getting up to the top of that key, if you will, and challenging, thank you, them a lot earlier. These shots are tremendous, right? And yeah, so you've got 4 saves each team, but 4 saves, you shouldn't have to make saves. Saves are really, and you can ask anyone, a terrible stat. You got lots of saves, it means you're doing something wrong, right? Because the
I
opportunities are given up.
Yeah, I gotta say, right, the hesitance, right? But the thing is,
Mhm.
in Rocket League, it's a game of quick and brutal decision. Is that if you notice in the last game, the game-winning play was when Fartbuster wasn't at the right place at the right time, or rather, just didn't have enough power, right?
Right.
So if you think about it, there's an idea in both players in an player's head is that I make the risk, put myself in an advantageous situation, and maybe get it so maybe we win that overtime. Or do I hang back, not put my pedal to the metal, and kind of not take the risk? Because if I take the risk, that's overtime done. I lose, our team loses, especially when you're the last player back. So
Yeah.
yeah, I totally agree with you. Is that if you have more high form pressure on the field, that's going to be changing the game whatsoever. You know.
Yeah, completely.